Hello everybody, I hope you're doing great today. Welcome back to the channel. So today what I've got for you all is we're going to make some independent Japanese states. We're going to see if anybody can unify the islands of Japan. I was going to say continent, but it's not a continent. It's just some islands. So we're going to do that. And then we're also going to make a nice little Korean empire right here, maybe down here as well. And then we can put the Chinese just chilling up right here as well. And we'll just kind of do a massive three-way and see who wins. And I don't mean that kind of three-way. Get your head out of the gutter. Alright, we're going to start off with the Chinese. I need to turn on my good old, very sexy debug menu. That is not actually mine. It's the dude that made the game. But still, I need it. I'm addicted. I need fast spawn. Alright, there we go. We got the Chinese down there. We're going to spawn the Koreans right up here. Maybe the Mongolians up in the far north area. Then we're going to spawn the independent Japanese states. We're going to spawn one on that island, some at the south here, one on opposite ends here. We're going to spawn one up here. We're going to spawn one right there, one up here, one over there, one up that way, one down here, a couple in the middle. There we go. That way, right there. We'll spawn a big one up in the north here. Spawn one there, spawn one there, spawn one up here, one up there, and then, yeah, just a little bit at the tip there. So we're going to see what happens. Alright, so where does everybody start off at? That's the wrong button. Alright, so those are all the Japanese states. We got the Chinese down there, and we've got the Mongolians. I'm also going to turn on Sonic Speed. I think my computer can handle it on this map. It's not an insanely big map. No, it's a little bit laggier than I was hoping for, but I think we can make it work. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll just take a little bit. I'll turn off names for now. That might help out a little bit. So, we've got a couple empires on Japan. They're not actually empires, they're just little nations, just chilling there. What is that place? Okay, I'm just going to go with names, not colonies, not borders yet. So the Chinese, they have some campsites down here. I'm actually going to have to make some resources. Because for some reason on these downloadable maps, there's just like no resources. There's not even like wood yet. I'm just going to make some stone. I might make some gold deposits. Not as much as, you know, just not a lot. Mongolians going to get some stuff, I guess. Ooh, so this place already has a colony in Korea. That could be good or bad. Oh yeah, this is where the Great Starvation period comes in. There's going to be a lot of civilizations that might actually die out here. Because there's not enough food. This exact point is whenever there's like just the food crisis pretty much. Like at the beginning of the game, if you don't get enough food, your empire's not going to make it. So that Japanese kingdom was literally just completely kicked out and sent all the way up into Korea. I'm going to turn off civil wars, just so that way things are a little bit more simple to follow. So that way if somebody unifies Japan, it's not going to be like a massive war from there on forward. I found the source of the lag. It's definitely the borders. So I'm just going to have to go without borders for now. Sorry. If I get a better computer someday, maybe. Or if the game becomes much more stable, then yes. Because the game is definitely really not that stable, and it gets very laggy for bigger maps like this. So they have a good amount of cities up there. There's a bunch of different island chain nations up here. There's some campsites and different little wooden hut zones. Also, congratulations to whoever designed this map. Like, this is a great map. Like, you should be proud of yourself if you made this map. Like, this is a good one. And I downloaded this off of the Worldbox Discord. So if you're on there, then just look up Japan in the search bar, and this should be one of the third things that comes up. So Korea definitely has a pretty good start. China down here, they're taking over that peninsula. China is not very strong, but they definitely have some stuff, I guess. Nobody really is that strong. There's not really that many spots that are going to be really good. Yeah, we're just going to switch them up. Okay, this green empire is probably going to unify Japan. Not to mention how big the Korean empire is at the moment. Is that a desert up there? It kind of is, yeah. And then we got the Mongolians up there. And then with that empire, oh, the Koreans and the main Japanese empire are at war. So whoever wins this is just going to get control over both of them. That's going to be tough. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to win, though. Except that random empire came in and took out most of it, so... Yeah, okay, I think those guys are going to unify Japan. What empire is that? Unichork Imperium. They're going to unify Japan. Most likely. But we still got some island chains up there. Some angry dudes bouncing around campfires. Ladies jumping in the huts doing some very questionable things. I mean, plus, who knows? This empire up here might actually do it. If they get a bunch of colonies over here, they could probably win. They'd have an okay chance, I guess. Which, just for laughs, just for poops and giggles, I'm going to make these guys declare war on everybody. So that way they can just take over the world if they wish. And see who wins. I don't know why they just went straight for that city when their main cities are all right here. Like, literally, they're just losing all their cities now. I mean, they have unified Korea, so they already have a really big economical base. Economical base? I don't know why, it just sounded like I spazzed out there. That was disgusting. What's that empire? Just out of curiosity, just a big random red empire up there. Cool. Well, that, not those guys, these guys. Then has China been taken over? It's getting close to be taking over, honestly. So this is presently the capital of the Japanese Empire, it looks like. So I'm going to give them just a little bit of goody money here. I'm going to give them some wood so they can build more huts. They're going to get some stone. It's going to be Christmas for them. Christmas for the Japanese now. Okay, let's go back to that. I kind of like this world view mode. So who's the most powerful like the world population? That's what I meant to check. 1,601. So who knows who's gonna win? Actually, they just unified Japan. They're in a really good spot. They've got this area. They got all that. So now they just can expand wherever they want to. Honestly, they can expand up here. They can expand that way, which is actually what they're doing. I don't know how did they get that? They just did a naval invasion of Japan, and they're actually doing good. Note to self, don't zoom in like that. It'll lag the game and kill my mentality. Also, what is that thing? Okay, that's just a cool thing that's there. Can I just say how realistic this map is? Like, holy cow, this map is good. Like, look at the water detail here, though. So this Orange Empire and Japan are going at it. It looks like Japan is having some troubles on the mainland. Their mainland, I guess you could say, against them. Just for fun, I'm going to make the Mongolians declare war on everybody as well. Just for fun. I'm going to switch these out, by the way. There we go. So that might make things a little bit easier to see. I probably just made everybody declare war on each other. Oh, they took their capital? Oh, no. That's interesting. Where's their new capital at? In Korea. So now it's a Korean empire, not a Japanese empire. Still very interesting, though. I'm very surprised that those orange dudes were able to just conquer just completely random states inside, like on actual Japan. Like, they literally had to send dudes over swimming, which is actually what they're doing. So they're literally just sending people swimming across the Sea of Japan, like, hey, we're going swimming, boys. Like, look at this dude. Actually, this lady, she's just zooming across the water. So, boat update, it's going to be awesome, because we'll actually see, like, naval battles. Well, maybe not naval battles, but at least people using boats to get across seas like this. So, faster naval travel and stuff like that. I mean, Mongolia's got a really good spot. They've got a lot of area. So I don't know which one they are. All I know is that Orange is about half as powerful as Unichork, the Japanese Empire, I guess. And I mean, they're actually holding their own pretty okay. They're a pretty big thorn in the side of Japan at the moment, because they're just taking completely random cities from them. But at the same time, Japan is pushing pretty hard to take them out. Did Japan take this over yet? I don't think they did. No, that's still blue, so they haven't taken that over. Oh, and their capital is at Tagiva now, so they actually or a Japanese empire again, not a Korean empire. Which they're actually losing a lot of their Korean provinces. What is going on up there? Yeah, they're definitely losing a lot of Korea. I mean, they're trying to hold on to it, but it's a tough war. I have to admit, it's pretty even war for some weird reason. I mean, Orange is probably going to lose the war, but still, it's just a tough war. Anyways, I'm going to turn off Sonic Speed, and we're going to screw around with everybody. So we're going to do a really quick, just a random zombie invasion. No, we're going to do a demon invasion. Fast spawn is required. We're going to do a demon invasion in Korea. No, in China. The demons of China. No offense to anybody out there. I'm just going to do a massive demonic invasion of China and see what happens. Uh-oh, lag, help. I'm not spawning anymore. If you can see my mouse, it means everything's dying. Did I not pause the game? Okay, I thought the game almost crashed there. Okay, so now the game is paused. Now I can just spawn everybody in. All willy-nilly and let them go and go forth and conquer, I guess. Alright, let's go. A lot of them took damage instantly, but they should still be able to just take over South China. They're killing those children. That's terrible. That's just utterly disgusting. There's a chicken run, chicken run. Well, they actually killed the chicken. They're actually gonna chicken. They literally just killed the chicken. Demons, what did you have against the chicken, huh? What was the big idea? Why did you kill the chicken? And why are you guys committing suicide by swimming in the ocean? How does that help your cause? I don't understand how that helps. Okay, well, it looks like these guys have kind of equalized a little bit. So that's interesting. But yeah, that's just a lot of demons. It's just a big bounce party of fire and death. They're just going through killing chickens. That's the second chicken I've seen you kill. They just killed a duck. They killed a baby duck. No, that was a baby chicken. They still killed a chicken. And it was a baby. That's terrible. I don't even care that they're wiping through all these people. But killing the chickens, that's too far. Look at that. Look at that. They just blatantly destroyed that chicken. Look at this. They're gonna kill it. They literally killed that chicken. I don't understand how they could be so cruel. Just so cruel. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Like 100 demons all team up to kill that one chicken. Like, it's just terrible. And they just killed that chicken egg, too. They literally just stomped it out. That was disgusting. I am utterly appalled right now. Ooh, Japan has some good colonies right there, though. I'm not for sure if they made peace or not. I'm gonna have to check. They're at war with everybody, actually. So, I don't know what Japan's got going on, but it's just not looking good for them. I mean, they do have unified the country, I guess. But, like, it still is gonna be a rough road for them. What even is that? Is that cotton? What building block is that? It's not sand. Is it like wool? That's not even a building block. What is that? I am genuinely curious now. It's not sand. Is it just snow? That's mountain. Okay. It might just be that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think it's just snow. I'm not sure what that was, but whatever. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna turn on Sonic Speed again and see if they can, You know what, no, we're gonna do a Cold One invasion in the north here. But first I'm gonna pause, that way I don't break the game again. Cold Ones, unlike the demons, I'm pretty sure can survive in water. So I'm gonna plop them all down in here. Just a big ol' hairy chest full of them, alright? Whole big bag full. There we go, that should be enough. And then don't worry, we'll get everybody back. The Japanese, we're gonna spawn massive, army of them in the, army of zombies in Japan and Korea. So don't worry, everybody will get their own invasion, alright? And then we'll spawn bandits in Mongolia, I guess. The way that they're all running, though, that's cool. That is cool. can I just mention the humans are getting completely one-shotted by those guys? Like, they're just getting trashed, though. Like, just utterly trashed. And they're just walking through, just spreading ice and coldness. And just whenever this city got conquered by Japan, and then it was instantly taken back. What is this? Is that a city? No, it's just uncolonized area. So, I mean, the Empire of Japan has all of Korea, and then this nice little peninsula here as well. So they're doing really good. They're doing almost as good as I did in an EU4 game once. So, congratulations to them. Yeah, and then we got this place, Mongolia, which is probably going to get wiped out soon. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and prematurely give them a bandit invasion. This is going to be the Horsemen. So this is just normal Mongolia. Now we're going to have angry Mongolia. Right, we're going to have extreme... They just blew themselves all up. They're still dying. Outside of the world border, they're still killing themselves. Yeah, that was pretty great. But have you seen explosions like that? I mean, like, holy cow, that was cool. That's probably the stupidest thing about bandits, is they'll literally just kill themselves. It's utter chaos here. Like, it's just utter chaos. Like, look at these dudes. Look at that man's angry hat. What are their names, by the way? Arcade. Bomberman. Or Artured. Steel Monster Sword. Okay. There's just fire and explosion everywhere. I'm sure one of them is going to get themselves killed by just blowing up everybody all at once. I'm going to turn names back on, though. Yeah, I mean, the whole screen is just exploding. Because, yeah, they literally just killed themselves. Like, what even was that? They all just died. Rest in peace, Arted, I guess. He was a chill guy in their armies. Alright, now to finish things off, we're going to do a zombie apocalypse featuring Japan. I mean, have you ever seen a zombie apocalypse in Japan? Think about it. Isn't that a pretty rare thing? How did they just recolonize that area? I don't... Yeah, I mean, there's like 100 zombies there. How did they get that back? I mean, they're not getting it back now. Like, how did they get it back for those 2 seconds, though? So we're just gonna walk down a bunch of them. Absolute bunch of zombies right there. And then we're going to do the same thing. I kind of want to do the monster crab, but at the same time, I don't. So I'm going to do the monster crab anyways, because why not? Might as well blow some stuff up. Let me make sure volume is on. There we go. There we go. This is exactly the kind of thing that would happen in Japan. This is Godzilla, except crab. Crab Godzilla destroying Japan. That's... Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Tokyo, I guess. We're heading south to Tokyo. Oh, I'm just stepping all over kids and random adults. And that old lady, I think, is just underneath me. That's never pleasant. That's not something you ever want to hear. You never want to hear just that old lady is underneath you. That's just not something that I don't think anybody ever wants to hear. It's just not something that is very good. Yes, just wipe them out. Let's head to Sata, this little island out here. Wipe out the entire island. Yes, destroy it. Burn their campfires to the ground. And then head down to their capital. And then just nuke it. Wah. It's me, Wario. I'm going to destroy everything. Is that an insta-kill, by the way? I think it is. Yeah, it probably is. If you get touched by the laser beam, you just die. That person just went flying. Okay, I think this is where Tokyo was in IRL. So this is the area that Crabzilla should be. Okay, get out of here. No more Crabzilla. We're just gonna nuke Japan, alright? Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Let's go. Round 2. This is extremely controversial. Nuking Japan. Why would I do that? It's not that controversial, is it? You know, let's nuke Korea now. There we go. There we go. This is exactly what needed to happen. Alright, just take them down. Just utterly remove them from the map. That's all that needs to be done. Oh, I just had a great idea now. I'm not going to reveal it, though. Fuina is the last city on Earth with a big amount of people. Never mind, no they're not. Looks like it's Wasserk here, which is Japan's literally gone. There's no more Japan. I think my game's gonna crash. Rest in peace, my game. I'm not for sure what's happening to it. But does Korea even exist anymore? Japan's basically gone. Korea is pretty much gone. China's still there a little bit. Yeah, that's what happened to this world. I mean, it wasn't my fault, you know. I'm pretty sure Japan nuked themselves, and then this orange empire up here was like, oh no, it's Japan. We got to nuke ourselves too, and so everybody just kind of nuked themselves. And China was kind of doomed from the start. Just some random demons. The Mongolian demon horde just came from the east, west, and clapped their cheeks. So it didn't really go. Actually, no, they burned their cheeks. That's exactly what happened. And I guess everything kind of failed, except Japan has come back. The return of the king. Return of the king. Alright, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your days, and I think that's going to be it for me for today. So, yeah, goodbye.